Instead of focusing on how much you rank in comparison to the others, start to focus on your journey. Hello and welcome back to my channel Eat, Live and Love. This is Pipli, and in today's video I would be talking about how to stop comparing yourself with the others. Now, comparing yourself makes you feel unhappy and it leads to a life full of misery because you continuously compare yourself with other people around you. You start focusing on your weakness rather than your strength, and this leads to a continuous competition with you and with the others. Comparison is generally the fast track to unhappiness, and many a times it may be a healthy competition, but many a times we see that we tend to compare ourselves with the other people in a negative manner. We start demotivating ourselves and we start to feel bad about ourselves, and we feel that we are not worthy enough to be loved by the others, and we don't feel that we can do what the others are capable of doing. Comparing with others is a very natural and very normal thing to do. We tend to compare ourselves with the others around us continuously. We don't even understand when we are comparing with the others. I too was no different. I always compared myself with the other people around me, both in social media and in real life. I always thought that the others had a better life than me, and I thought that they have more capabilities and they have more talent than me. I looked at my educational skills, my talent, my capabilities, and thought that I don't even come close to the measuring fact. And I focused on my weakness, and I thought that I am not good at this and the other person is good at that. But at one point of time I understood that I should stop comparing myself with others, because there are many things which I have which they don't have. And I also understood that this is not a fair competition, because I am only focusing upon their strength and comparing that to my weakness, which is not a very fair one. And I started focusing only on my strengths from that day onwards. So the practice of comparing, I stopped altogether. And I also realized that if I don't measure up to certain qualities or capabilities like the others, that doesn't mean that I am any less, and it doesn't mean that I am weak. Instead of focusing on my weakness, I started to focus on my strength, and I was so surprised to see that I had so much to offer. I was capable of doing so many things. I became so confident. It is sometimes important for you to see your own true self and to understand what you're actually worth of. And I started doing that, and eventually I started to believe in myself. So start believing in yourself, start believing in your true self, and that is very important. Now, there are a few ways in which I have stopped myself from competing or comparing with others, and I wanted to share those steps with you. So the first one is awareness. Now, most often what we do is we don't realize when we start comparing ourselves with the other person. We do it unconsciously because it's a natural process that comes to us. So what you have to do is start being more conscious. Start being more conscious when you start comparing yourself with others. Start understanding why you are comparing yourself with others. Start focusing on when you start to compare yourself with others, and that will help you to stop that action immediately, because if you unconsciously start comparing yourself, that will do no good to you. So instead, look out for the time or point from where you start comparing. Also notice the situations that make you play the comparison game. Of course, social media plays a huge role. Write down what makes you feel to be compared to the other person, and these will help you to stop yourself from comparing, and believe me, you can do that. The second point is keep a record of your achievements. Now, whenever we start comparing ourselves with others, what we do is we focus on their strengths and our weakness, as I already said. But stop doing that. Instead, celebrate each and every moment of your success. That can be a little small one or it can be a huge success. Whatever be that, always keep track of that and always keep a log or record of your achievements. Believe me, you will feel so much good about yourself. I have started doing that. I have a jar where I keep all my chotu sa notes that I write whenever I succeed in small things, big things, anything that I feel that I'm proud of. I write a short note on that in a small sticky notes and I put that in a jar, and believe me, within a month the jar gets full. And I start believing in myself. I start thinking that yes, I can do so much and I am able to do so much and I am capable of doing so much. So always keep track of your small achievements, celebrate them, be proud of them. Don't ever focus on your weakness. Of course you should take note of your weaknesses sometimes, because you have to convert your weakness to your strengths, but simultaneously you have to keep track of your strengths as well. Try to focus more on your strengths. That should be your strategy. Number 3 is focus on the journey. Now, instead of focusing on how much you rank in comparison to the others, start to focus on your journey. That is more important. Life is a journey. You meet other people, you interact with them, you learn new things from them, but don't compete, because life is not all about comparing yourself with others. There are so many good things to see, so many good things to learn about, and try to have a attitude to learn from the others. Since life is a journey and we all have our goals in our minds, this journey is not meant to be compared to the others. That journey has got nothing to do with how well they are doing, how well they are established. The whole journey is all about you, what you want to do, where you want to go, what you want to succeed, and concentrate and focus on your goal, concentrate and focus on your journey and not the others. And I think this has helped me a lot. I right now focus on my journey. I don't look at the others and feel that, oh my god, they have achieved so much in life. That doesn't help you, that even demotivates you even more. And instead, start praising yourself, start to work on yourself, start to have a goal, and start to work towards that goal. That's all that matters. Number 4 is learn to love enough. If you always want what the others have, then you will never have enough. You will always crave for more, and you will always think that they have this and I don't have this. Instead, focus on what you have already. There are so many capabilities, there are so many things that you have that the others don't have. Focus on that, nourish that, and take care of that ability. And always remember that you have enough, and whatever you have, try to build on that and try to learn something more and new, and you will feel content and happy with your life. And try to do your best. That's the best that you can do. So instead of comparing, always feel that you're grateful enough for the little things that you have. The last point is use comparison as a motivation or inspiration. Now, whenever the other person is succeeding in life, stop feeling bad about yourself. Instead, fix that as an inspiration, or treat them as an inspiration and motivation to do more in life. And always feel that you aspire to be someone, but don't compare yourself to be someone. So you work on your skills, you work towards a goal, but treat another person not as a competitor and don't compare. Instead, you find that as a motivation or an inspiration. You will succeed in life eventually. Try to follow their footsteps, try to embrace their triumphs, try to be happy for them, and try to learn from them. So focus on you, focus on watering your grass, and focus on learning new things. Also focus on being the best version of yourself and show that to the world. So that's it for today. Hope you like this video. If so, then please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Also leave a comment down below, that would motivate me even more. And yeah, that's it for today. Stay tuned till my next video. Till then, stay happy, stay blessed and stay positive. Bye.